Ko Nicky Frater aho. I'm Nicky Frater, one of the chaplains at Selwyn Village. Our village has an Anglican story, and Christian communion services are very much part of our village life, although we've had to learn to do things a bit differently during COVID-19 shutdown. However, one of the wonderful things about our villages is that our nurses and care staff come from many different cultural and religious backgrounds. And I find that staff from other cultures and faiths have a great deal of respect for our work as priests and for our Christian rituals and symbols and beliefs. I was talking with an Indian staff member about the purple stole I'd been wearing during Lent and explained that it was now Easter, so the next time we had communion, I'd be wearing a white stole. She said, "But Easter finished last weekend. Why would you wear white after Easter?" So I explained that for Christians, Easter starts on Easter Day. It's a season, like Diwali for Hindu people, or Passover for Jewish people, or Ramadan for Muslim people. For our retailers, the market for Easter eggs and Easter bunnies is all over, just as the Christian season of Easter is getting started. It's a time when human mortality and death is confronting us all. And at this time, Easter tells us, in the words of Archbishop Desmond Tutu, that good is stronger than evil, love is stronger than hate, light is stronger than darkness, life is stronger than death. The actual quote from Tutu finishes with the words, "Victory is ours through him who loves us." Those words are often omitted when people quote Tutu, perhaps because victory sounds like war language, or perhaps it's his veiled reference to God. However, we are at war right now. And while this particular battle may be almost over, the war against COVID-19 is far from over. We give thanks for the foresight and courage of our Prime Minister and her team who decided we would go early and go hard. Yet now, as the benefits of that strategy are becoming clear and fear for our own lives and those of our loved ones is beginning to subside, we are needing to face the impact of COVID-19 on our primary industries, on our jobs, on our lives. So don't let up on the war just because this battle is easing. The war is not over, and there will be other battles. We are going to need to trust that good really is stronger than evil, that love really is stronger than hate, that light is really stronger than darkness, that life really is stronger than death. That takes Desmond Tutu's saying out of the realm of Facebook posts and into the hard stuff of real life. It's good to remember that Tutu said these words against the backdrop of real human evil, real human hatred, real human darkness, and the actual suffering and death of many of his own people. And for Tutu, it was important to trust that there was one who was holding us in love, and that while that one would not stop evil people doing evil things, somehow it would be okay in the end. My wife has a favorite Easter saying, which has been attributed to John Lennon: "Everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end." That's the kind of thing Christian hope is about. It's not saying we won't suffer. Jesus suffered. Jesus promised his followers would suffer. It's saying that we are profoundly loved by one who will hold us in suffering and carry us through suffering and out the other side. Before I came to Selwyn Village, I worked for the Sisters of Mercy, or with the Sisters of Mercy. And when I came here to the village, they gave me a gift, which is behind me. It is this shawl. The shawl recalls a day 200 years ago when a newborn baby, was dropped on the doorstep of Catherine Macaulay's home. Someone knocked on the door and fled. And Catherine opened the door, picked up the baby, and wrapped it in her shawl and held it for the night, keeping it alive. And so it's become for the Sisters of Mercy a symbol of being enwrapped by the love of God. So as we continue in this war against COVID-19 and recovering from its effects on our world, let's know that we are enwrapped by the love of God. It'll be okay in the end. Kia kaha, be strong. Kia te rangamaria o te atua kia koutou. The peace of God be always with you. Thank you for listening.